Ben, well played.
Thank
After
you.
weeks indoors and then in the tent, how much does it help to get some runs out here at Trent Bridge?
Yeah, I think obviously it's just nice to get outside. First and foremost, obviously, big winter inside, and obviously last couple of weeks in the tent. But I think everyone's had enough of that now and sort of ready to go and get into the games. So it's just nice to get out there. Yeah.
Even though you'll have done some competitive practices in the tent, what does some time out there give you today that you couldn't have got earlier this winter?
I just think it's the amount of time sort of spent out there. Obviously, we've done sort of scenario sessions and sort of game practices in the tent, but most balls you'll probably face in one sort of stint is sort of 60 balls. So obviously to get a few more balls under my belt today, and for the rest of the lads who spent a bit of time out there, I think it only bodes well.
You were out there from the very start today, of course. What were conditions like in those first couple of hours?
No, I think it was tricky the first session. I think especially the first sort of hour. One of the opening bowler who got a couple of wickets early on, he bowled well, and it was tricky. And he bowled a couple of decent balls, got a few wickets early up. But I think once we got past that first hour and the wicket sort of flattened out a little bit and made batting a little bit easier.
What did you make of Ben Compton's knock while you were out there today?
Yeah, he's good. He's good. Good to bat with. Funny customer. No, he played well. Yeah, he works very hard on his game. So yeah, it's nice to see him score some runs. Yeah.
I suppose you won't have batted that often with him out there actually. So what is he like to be out there in the middle with?
Just loves cricket. Intense. Like really wants to do well, and glad that he scored 100 today. Yeah. But, yeah.
And for the guys on the opposing team today in the university game, you've played a couple of uni games yourself for Leeds Bradford. What do those experiences do for you at that stage of your career?
Yeah, I think obviously it's good. I think for me, I only played a couple of first class games, but that was because we didn't have status for the first 2 years I was at uni. So I sort of had 3 years of playing in these games. It's just invaluable, really, especially for the uni lads to play. And I was lucky enough to play in a side which had quite a few lads who went on to play in the first class game. So we competed really well and won a couple and were close in another couple. So we competed well and like these guys have today. So I think it's just invaluable. You get the experience of what it takes to play first class cricket, I think.
And just on a personal level, I think we saw Brett Hutton this morning seeming a little bit more excited about the season. Now you're back out here. It just all feels a little bit closer, doesn't it now?
Yeah, I think so. Obviously, we still, I think compared to when we came back after COVID, everything was rushed sort of a week or so into the season. But I think we've still got a couple of weeks now. So, but like you say, it is ever closer now. Yeah.